Flagship store in New York City. Susan, how are the lines looking right now?
Well, if you eyeball it, right now it looks like the lines are longer than last year. And not just lineups here in New York City, but around the world in stores in Australia, China, Dubai. So here's your consumer economic indicator. You know, if you're coming down here to the Fifth Avenue flagship store, be prepared to wait because you're staring down lines that are a block long right now, all the way down to Park Avenue. Now, this morning, Apple CEO Tim Cook opened up the doors here at the flagship store, greeting fans, taking lots of selfies, and I caught up with him briefly inside. And two things he's excited about in the new iPhone 15 lineup is a shift to titanium and microchips in this global chip battle. You know, Apple's putting the smallest microchip yet into any smartphone, but obviously it comes at a price, and these phones are not cheap. So we asked some of these fans in line about why they're willing to spend so much in a phone in these tough economic times.
Honestly, I didn't want to line up, but I tried to order it online. The pre-order seems like you have to wait a month or two for it to arrive, and there weren't any pickup availability since it was all sold out the first 2 days. So I couldn't get a hold of the iPhone, so I had to end up lining up.
Yeah, now one reason behind the strong demand so far could be the generous telecom subsidies that you're getting from AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Subsidies up to $1,000. Now, Apple still gets around half of their sales each and every year from the iPhone, but you've heard from executives and Tim Cook himself saying it's a challenging U.S. smartphone market right now, sluggish smartphone demand, and that's why Apple could be staring down a fourth straight quarter of falling sales. That would be its longest losing streak in 20 years, but it's going to take some time if you want your iPhone 15 lineups today.
Wow. All right, Susan Lee in New York City for us this hour. Thank you so much. John, it's amazing.